Sorry to interrupt your weekly schedule programming, but I do have a question coming in from a subscriber, Jamie Gill 9190, and he asks, how do I delete show modes once I number them 1 through 3? There is no show modes listed, but it's still showing the old ones. If I put a new one and the number, it goes to number 4. All right, so I'm gonna do a video. This is going to be pertaining to the BlueGhozt LED glow kit and our module, whatnot. And so let me show you what he's talking about. Right now we have a show mode going. Let me see if I can try to get my camera or my phone in frame as well. So when you go into the app right here, you can see that we have our show modes. Let me get a little bit more clear there. So here are our show modes. As you can see, I have a whole bunch. Now, if we were to go to the plus, now we add a mode. You know, you could name it. You could go over here and you could name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna put over here demo. If it decides to spell right. All right, we're just gonna put demo, and then you could obviously modify any one of the presets here. Let's just go to, I don't know, let's just go to line dance. That seems to be a popular one. So you can see we have line dance. You could delete colors, you could customize your own colors, but I have a whole video series about this stuff. But I just kind of wanted to show you. So once you name it whatever you want, you go to press home, which is down here at the bottom. You press home, and now it's going to be added to your list of show modes. Now say you don't want that show mode anymore. You're tired of it. Maybe you don't want to have so many show modes on your main screen. If you go all the way here to the right side, you're going to see a little garbage can. And that's going to pertain to all your show modes. They're all going to have this little garbage can there. So you could always just say, oh, maybe I don't want, this particular one here in the middle. So all you got to do is just press the little garbage can and it'll disappear. So go ahead and press it. See, now it's pretty much gone. You could see it doesn't say demo anymore as I just deleted it. So that's one way to delete your show modes. Now, if you're going into, a different set in the menu and you go to the little car, well, that's pretty much for your turn signals, your parking brake, your brake stuff and stuff like that. So as you can see, that's that. So we're not going to be concentrated on that part. But if you go to the little exploding bricks down here, you're going to see there is actually another section for more show modes, which is not really particularly show modes, but it's pretty much configuring your left and right LEDs on your kit. So you can see left here, right here, and you can see it says section 1. Now, if I were to add another section, I would just push plus. Now you could see it says section 2. And so on and so forth. I keep on pushing plus. I'm going to keep on going to more sections and more sections. Obviously, I don't have that particular kind of setup on my R3, that's this bike right here. So if you have these many show modes or in this particular category, or you just don't want them anymore, again, there's a little garbage can located over here on the right side, as you can see right here, and it's going to be on every single one of them. So if you don't want it, just go ahead and press the little garbage can. You can see it deleted. Press it again, and now you're back to your main one. If you delete that one, you're going to have to start all over again on configuring. So as you can see, I have 78 pixels on my LED strips because I got the more longer ones with more pixel LEDs together compared to the other one, which is more spaced apart. As you can see, the one over here on the top is more spaced apart, but these ones are more stuck together. So that's where you would go to configure that. And then, I selected Halo because that gives you more options for editing or modifying your glow kit. So I did that and then you could, do the bottom stuff over here. So when I select left, it's for the left. And when I select right, it's for the right. And it's also for turn signals and stuff like that. If you go to the Thunderbolt down here, you're going to see that there is more show modes. Now, this is particularly pertaining to more of not so much the Flow Series LEDs, but more of regular style LED strips. So if you have like a regular style LED strip, you could actually connect to your BlueGhozt, and then they'll be modified over here. So you can see right over here, I have a regular LED strip. So I could connect this one to the BlueGhozt, which is this one here, and have it do a different function. But I don't have that. This is a separate thing. This, for me, I hooked this up to my turn signals, so that way these would flash red, to let drivers behind me know that I'm making the turn, besides my whole glow kit, which is, I did this before I had installed that. So now pretty much everything is all together with the glow kit. So both this side lights up yellow, this side lights up red, because that's the only that's a single color LED there. And yeah, so now in this particular spot right here, these are the factory pre-selected modes, I would say, I guess. And over here, you really cannot add modes, nor can you delete them. You could modify them. So if I were to select number here at the basic here at the bottom, I could select basic, PWM, strobe, or make it a trigger. But that's about it. Over here, you could name it something else. So if you don't want it to be called number 4, you know, you could change it to be, you know, switch whatever, or you could just call it a name all in particular. And then when you're done, just push done. And then should press done here. But anyhow, I'll just go back over here and then go back here. So that's that. And as you could see, since I deleted the number, now it just says switch. If I were to select the number 4, obviously, like I said, I don't have those particular style of LEDs connected to my BlueGhozt. That's why it says connect to the power of the 12 volts and the power pin. But if I did have something, that means I could actually individually select them and then have them do something different. Over here, if you select add to home, that's just adding this page to the home page. So then when you go to the home page, which is right here, when you select the home button, you could see that you have all your extra ports. So you have 4 ports of LEDs. Now, if this is what you're talking about, if you have these 4 ports on the top of your screen and you don't want them to be up there anymore, just go back to the Thunderbolt and then just undo the add to home. So unselect it. So when you go back to the home page, you could see they're not on the top anymore. Then you could unselect that and it won't show that anymore. But as far as this part is concerned, you cannot really delete these. And then last but not least, if you go all the way to the bottom here and then go to the Bluetooth section, if you go there, you could obviously have more than one Bluetooth control module. And right now I just have my R3 on. Over here on the right side is my Jixer. I do have BlueGhozt on my Jixer, but only in the front. So if I were to turn on that, it will also pop up over here. Now say you have a few cars and both of your cars have the Bluetooth control module. When you select it, it's going to all show up here. Now say you sold a car, you don't have that module anymore, but it still shows over here. Just go ahead, and as you can see, just like on all the other ones, you can see that little garbage can. Just press the little garbage can, and it's going to delete that module from your home screen here, or at least at this particular screen here. So you won't have those popping up anymore. So that's another way of deleting. You know, these are pretty much deleting the control boxes on the app. So once you have your control box on, when you go into the app, it's going to detect your control box and it'll show up right there. I have a video coming up soon on how to be able to have, say you have maybe not only cars, but I use this for motorcycles, but say you have 2 or more motorcycles and you're going to a bike night or whatever, and you and a friend, you know, take both your motorcycles and you want to kind of have one bike do a particular show mode, and you want the other bike to do a completely different show mode. I'll have a video on how to actually do that, but it won't be in this video. And then I would say that's pretty much it on how to delete show modes. Hopefully you found this video helpful. And if you did, smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If you guys have any questions, also leave them down below. I do try to answer them as fast as I can. Or if you guys have a question where I can make a video from it, you know, I'll try to do that as best as I can or as fast as I can. As I am editing a bunch of other videos for the currently right now I'm doing the video series of upgrades and updates on the Venom Motorsports Evader, which is that white electric motorcycle. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much a little short video. So I just pretty much wanted to hurry up and get this content out for Jamie Gill 9190. Hopefully you find the video and hopefully it answers your questions. All right. Well, you guys take care and I'll catch you guys on the next video.